Happy Saturday, great start to the weekend today. So today I got 4 blocks for you guys. It's all gonna be body weight, a little bit more of that core focus, just kind of loosening your body up for the weekend. With that being said, the first block is gonna be timed 20 seconds, all exercises, then 40, then 60. Kind of think of it as like a little fun warm up. Our second block is a 60-30-60 for 4 exercises. Our third block timed 90-60-30, another 4 exercises, and that last block is going to be reversed to that first one, 60-40-20, with some brand new exercises there. So that said, now that you know all 4 blocks are timed, let's chat about this first one. We're going to start off with a little balance on that ankle, a 3-point toe tap. So you want to try and tap the toe forward, out to the side, back behind, and reach as far as you can. Halfway through, we'll switch legs. That takes us into that bird dog. So you're going to be on knees and on those palms. Squeeze that belly button, that's fine. I'm pressing out, opposite heel, opposite arm. Drive in and squeeze for that crunch. Again, halfway through, we will switch sides. That's going to take us into that frogger. Chest is proud, you sit back down in those hips and float it up. That option, sit down into it and give me that aggressive calf raise. So it's going to be that first block, about 6 minutes in total. And let's go ahead and shake it out. Get ready for that work. 20 seconds this first round. In 3, 2, 1, and that 3-point toe tap. Reaching as you're tapping that toe. And halfway through, we switch sides, right? 2, 1 here. It's going to be a fast 20-second round. Our next exercise, that bird dog in 2 and 1. Bird dog on one side, opposite arm, opposite elbow, squeezing underneath, send it back out, switch sides in 2, 1. Again, really focus on squeezing that core as that elbow and knee come together. We got those froggers in 3, 2, and 1. Sit down into it, floaty up, right back down. And that option, just give me that calf raise. At the end of this, everything goes up to 40 seconds. So we're going to double down that time per exercise. Let's get ready for that 3-point toe tap in 3, 2, and 1. Working that balance. Reaching with that leg as far forward, out the side and behind as we can. So keeping those shoulders back foresight. We're going to switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Looking good. Again, this is working that stabilization on that ankle. To challenge that reach. We got bird dogs in 3, 2, and 1. Send out. Squeeze underneath. Send back out. Again, you want to feel that core when you come together. We switch sides in 2 and 1. Switching sides. Next up will be those froggers. We got just 3, 2, and 1 froggers. Sitting into it, slowly up. In 40 seconds here. That option again, just give me that squat to calf raise. The next round, we got everything on the minute, and then we get a nice little break. $15 till we get up to that 3-point toe tap. Crew, we got just 3, 2, 1, back to that balancing toe tap. This time we'll have 30 seconds per side. So really challenge that reach. Again, you're challenging that stabilization on that one ankle. Looking good. We switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Again, you're challenging that balance on that one foot. You're just tapping that opposite toe. We got about 15. Now you go back down to bird dog. And we got bird dog in 3, 2, and 1. Bird dog. Sit out and squeeze underneath, activating that core. Looking solid. And try to get that elbow knee come together. We switch sides in 2 and 1. Switching sides. Looking good. 15 till that frogger. Let's get ready. We got froggers in 3, 2, and 1. Sit down into it. Floaty up. Let's hit that frogger. Again, we're here for that full minute, so if you need to, squat and calf raise. Catch that breath. Right back into it. Last 30. Keeping it here, 15. Here we got just 3, 2, and 1. Take that break. Shake it on out. So, block number 2, a couple more bodyweight movements here. We do everything on the minute, on the 30, back on the minute. We have a duck walk to stand. Doing it super low. Take 1, 2 steps forward. Stand up, squeeze at the top to reset. Get low, 1, 2 steps back. Stand, reset those hips. After that, and remember, it's as low as you can go, so listen to that body. After that, we've got that reverse lunge high knee, so I'm going to focus just on that one side. Try and get as low to the ground or in that kneeling as you can. Then drive it up, right back down, and squeeze as you drive it up. We'll switch halfway through. That takes us to mountain climbers. Shoulders over those elbows, core tight, knee into that chest. That option again, fingers by those earlobes. Climb it standing, still squeezing that core. And then we go down into that plank for a corkscrew. Opposite leg, opposite arm, pull through. That bonus, trying to tap that toe if you can reach it, while still trying to keep those shoulder blades back. So again, those are our next 4 exercises. Everything on the minute, 30, and minute. Let's get ready to get this party started. Going in that duck walk in 3, 2, and 1. Then we sit, step forward, stand and squeeze, sit, go backward, stand and squeeze to reopen those hips. Looking good. Playing with that depth as much as we can. 30 seconds to go. Looking good towards that last 10. Here we got that reverse lunge or kneel tiny in 2 and 1. Take it down, slowly up. Remember, the lowest you can get is just that little lunge, and then that high knee. Let's go for it. We can to the ground, explode up. squeeze as we grab that knee. Looking good, crew. We switch sides in 2 and 1. Switching sides. Looking solid. We got 15 here, and that takes us to that mountain climber. Again, you can always do that standing option if you like. In 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climber, so from that high plank, that knee comes in towards that chest, shoulder stays over that wrist. 60 seconds. Looking solid, crew. Remember to breathe. Keep that spine flat so we're not pushing around up the sky. Halfway until we get to those corkscrews. Looking solid, crew. Let's get ready for those corkscrews. Again, if I take my left hand up, my right leg would kick through. I'm going to try and touch that toe. In 3, 2, 1. Lift up, kick it through and reach. Take it back down, shoulder over wrist. Switching sides. You're looking good. Find that balance. Keep that core engaged. 30 down, 30 to go. Looking solid here, crew. Last 15. Then we go back into everything on the 30, starting with that duck walk to stand. In 3, 2, and 1. Duck walk to stand. Open up those hips. Sit back down. Stand and open up those hips. Remember, this is only 30 seconds, so we're going to go a little quicker. Still focus. Reset those hips between each step. We're going to go in that kneel to high knee in 3, 2, and 1. Slowly up and squeeze. Right back down. Then we'll do 15 on each side. Looking good. Swapping legs in 2, 1. Swapping legs. Next up, we're going to do those mountain climbers for 30. In 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers. Knee up to those elbows. Looking solid, crew. Keep that spine long. 15. Let's get ready for that corkscrew in 3, 2, 1. Corkscrew. Looking solid here, crew. After this, we go back to everything on the minute for that final round. Crew, just a couple seconds. We'll go to duck walk in 3, 2, and 1. Sit down, step forward, reset, sit down, step backward, or reset. Final round of these exercises. Then you get that nice long break. Halfway. Looking good, crew. Come up to the last 10. Let's keep those legs moving. We've got that kneel high knee in 3, 2, and 1. Drive it up and squeeze. Staying on that one side. Then we switch halfway through. Looking solid here, crew. Think about exploding up. Controlling down. Let's get ready to swap sides here. And 3, 2, and 1. Swapping sides. Looking good, looking good. Go up to 15. Rupta, find that balance. We got mountain climbers in 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers, knees to that chest. Whole minute here. Remember, keep your shoulders over wrists. We're not bouncing back and forth. Solid work, crew. 30 down, 30 into those corkscrews. Last 15. Remember, take that break, shake off if you need it. With that corkscrew, opposite hand, opposite leg. Let's get that ready in 3, 2, and 1. Take it through, reaching for that toe. Swap sides, again shoulder. Staying over that wrist, best we can. Looking solid. Coming up, 30 down, 30 to go. Hang on to it. Last 15. Crew, that break's coming up. Don't fall asleep. In 3, 2, and 1. Taking that break. Woo. Now let's talk about your third round. Shake off and catch that breath while I chat. So we start with that skater hop. So you're literally gonna go side to side, sinking down in those hips, like you're skating around some cones. That option, step it, and then sink down in that hip. That takes us into curtsy lunges. So that leg goes back behind, we sit straight down in those hips, drive up and switch. Everyone's gonna be a little different than with their hips. So if you cannot take the leg behind, just give me those reverse lunges for that round. That takes us down to the ground for a crab reach. So if I'm ready to give a shoulder bridge, when I come up, if I lift that right leg, my left hand goes up to tap, and then I'm gonna switch sides to take it through. This gives me a little bit of balancing. If your shoulders bug a lot on this one, you can go down to the ground and give you single leg bridges to still work that lower half. That takes us into that full sit up. So we explode it up, squeeze, nice flat spine at the top, super slow on that way down to work that core. Again, this round, we start with everything on the 90. Second time through, it's on the 60. Third time, it's on the 30 to make it go quick. Let's check it out, get it ready. Skater hops, 90 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Hop it or step it, side to side, sinking back into those hips. Remember that free leg is not going back behind you, it's just right off to your side. Looking good, shoulders back, chest proud. Keeping that step or hop alive. About a minute to go. Looking good. Halfway. Ooh, those hips catching fire. Keep that hop going through 30 seconds. And then we switch it over to those curtsy lunges. Looking good for just 10. And then we switch to that curtsy. In 3, 2, 1, curtsy lunge. Now we take that leg back behind, sit straight down in those hips, and alternate sides. You want to keep that weight still towards the front heel. Helping with that balance. Like what we did with that 3-point toe tap when we started today. And just like those duck walks to stands, when you stand up, squeeze those hips, open them back up. We got about a minute here. You might find that your hips get looser or just more open. So if that's the case, you can play with that range of motion you give me by getting that leg back behind you and more towards an angle. But again, listen to that body. Here in 30, we'll be going to that crab reach. Looking good, crew. Coming up to the last 10. You want to take the ground. We got that crab reach, opposite hand, opposite foot. You want to take the hand away or go down for that single leg bridge in 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to drive up, opposite hand, reach for that opposite foot. I want to find that control as best I can. So ideally, we're moving that hand and that foot at the same speed and the same time. Keeping those shoulder blades back, core tight. Ooh. I've not done this in a while, and it is more fun than I remembered. Coming up towards a minute to go. And then we got those full sit-ups. Trying to find that control as we go. Looking good. 30 seconds. Here in 15, we got those full sit-ups. It's 90 seconds of work. So make sure that we focus on using that core and that control the whole time. In 3, 2, and 1. Sit up, squeeze, slow and control that way down. I like to say if it helps, pretend you're going down a rope and really try to go slow on that way down. Looking solid crew. Again, drive up, squeeze, control down. Again, if you're getting a little tired, just give you that best crunch that you can. And here in about 35 seconds, we'll go back to the top. Everything goes down to that minute. So we'll do the skater hops for a minute, curtsy lunge, crab reach, and then we'll get back here. Right now though, just hang on. Do less than 30. Just 15 to the skater hop. Let's get it ready and start those skater hops in 3, 2, 1. Everything on that minute. Step or hop it, side to side. Sink back down in those hips. That free leg is never going to go behind you. Stays to your side. Looking good here, crew. We're up to 30 down, 30 to go. We got just 15. Trying to keep that body moving. Let's get ready for those curtsy lunges. In 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy lunge. Send that back leg. Ooh, tap that angle down into those hips. Ooh. Think those quads. I'm getting tired today. Looking good, crew. Stepping it side to side. Sitting those hips. The last 15. From here, we'll go back to that crab reach. Remember that option is going to be that single leg bridge. We're going to take it there for that minute in 3, 2, and 1. Crab reach. Feet about shoulder width. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Find that control. Looking solid, crew, right here. At the end of this minute, we get those sit-ups. Find that balance. Looking good, just 30. So we get those power sit-ups. In 3, 2, 1, and power sit-ups on that minute. Slow it up, super slow, control down as best we can. Looking good. Slow to drive up, squeeze, and control on down. Less than 30 to go. Here in 15, when we pick it up, everything we do again on the 30-second mark, and that'll be your last 2 minutes for that break. And that core should be on fire right now. Let's ready to pick it up We've got those hops in 3, 2, 1, skater hop. Sit down in those hips, going side to side. I know what you're thinking, those hips and quads might be a little tired. It's okay though. Just 15 till we swap. Let's get ready for curtsy lunge in 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy lunge, shifting side to side. Getting shoulders back, chest proud. Here in 10, rotate to that crab reach. Take it down in 3, 2, and 1. Crab and reach, just 30 seconds. Okay. Looking good, 15. We go to those power sit-ups in 3, 2, 1. Power sit-up. Slow and control down. Last 30 before that break. Looking good, last 10. Keep it up, give me at least one more good. Sit up and super slow control down, because in 3, 2, 1, we're done. Grab that breather. We got one last block to talk about. This one's similar to that first one in terms of timing. We start with 60 seconds, then we go down to 40, then 20. So it does go quick. We got technically four exercises here. We start with that plank body saw. So you're in that plank position. You scooch back and forth. It's quite literally just maybe an inch of movement, focusing on keeping that core tight the whole time. You can also do this on those elbows. From there, we go into that side plank clamshell. So it's gonna look a little different in terms of shoulder is still over wrist. Every time, we're going to be lifting up, and we're gonna keep those ankles together, knees apart, and we go back down, lifting hip, lifting those legs apart. So when you're squeezing, you can feel that butt in the back, as well as that oblique. We're going to switch it to the other side, then we flop it back over, and we go into push-ups on toes or on knees, playing with that range of motion. So shake it out and get ready for that plank body saw to start us off on the minute. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, timer's restarting. Crew, let's get ready. The last 8 minutes of work in 3, 2, and 1. Plank body saw, either on the forearms or on those palms. Just going back and forth. Belly button staying in that spine for that whole minute. Looking good again, just a small little movement. You know, just hold that plank if you need to. $30 down, 30 to go. Looking good, crew. Just 10 seconds and go that side plank, clamshell. In 3, 2, and 1. I'm down on my knees from knee to head in a straight line, shoulder over that elbow. I lift up and squeeze back down. Remember, my ankles are pretty much together. I'm just separating those knees and squeezing as I open everything up. I'm here for that minute. Palm and fault, keep that shoulder and ear level away from each other. You want that nice long spine. We got 30 seconds to go. Looking good, crew. We're going to be switching sides here. In 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. We're going to stack everything, lift up, control it back down. Remember, we're not bending at those hips ever. Try to keep that straight line as we go. Up and squeeze. Right back down. Looking solid, crew. Again, you should feel that booty, feel that oblique. Here in 30, we go to push-ups. Looking solid. Ooh. Just 15. Let's go to those push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Knees or toes. Get nice and low. Drive it on up. Core is tight. Again, we're here for that full minute. At the end of this minute, we're going to everything on the 40. Looking solid, about 30 till we switch. Looking solid. We got about 15. Weird. Readjust as needed. We got that plank body saw in 3, 2, and 1. Again, we're just rocking back and forth. Relatively small movement. 40 seconds. Still keeping belly button in that spine, but tight. Ten seconds till we get to that clamshell. In 3, 2, 1. Clamshell. Lift up and open. Right back down. Again, shoulder over that elbow. Keep those hips open. Looking good, crew. Still squeezing that oblique when you lift. We're going to be swapping in about 10. Switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Again, opening up. Spreading those knees apart as we lift those hips. Halfway through. We got push-ups after this. Let's get ready for those push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. 40 seconds. Push-ups. Looking solid, crew. Elbows going back at that 45. 20 seconds till we get rocking. Crew, take it down onto the elbows if you like. Otherwise, we got that saw in 2 and 1. 20 seconds here. You can still squeeze the belly button, that's fine. It's gonna be a quick round. Going clamshells in 3, 2, and 1. Clamshell. Lift up with those obliques and squeeze. Let's get ready to switch those sides in 3, 2, 1. Swapping sides. 20 seconds. Nice quick turnover. We end this with 20 seconds of push-ups. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1, and push-ups. Last 20 seconds, crew. We got this. Just 10 seconds to go. Give me a couple more super solid reps. 3, 2, and 1. You're done. Whew. Thanks for joining on that bodyweight Saturday.